All right, we're back again. I could only do 10-minute segment, and they've been telling me that's not right. You know, just people messing with my computer. Anyway, we just call them haters. And so again, you have folks out there who hate other races and yet kill the mess out of their own kind. We had so many people we've lost from this group. This group has been in effect for years, and so many people have died. So many children have been divided, and that's the government mentality, and that's government period. And then what they would do is they connect with those who are probably not so racist. Come on, I'm going to show you something in a minute. They befriend those who are just as evil as they are, but not as racist as they are. And so they connect with other race, the friend. And the other race is just as guilty as they are. And so we see that we have criminals on the other side, just like the ones that are on our side, right? So then that Caucasian or whoever it may be of different race, they connect with their other criminal acting friend, and yet they hate blacks. So once you tie it all together, because now blacks are tied even though you don't like whites. We all tied. All that wrong y'all doing, see, y'all tied. Y'all communicating according to the crime. And you didn't know. And then even when you found out, you tolerated it. You deal with him. I'm not going to deal with him. Yeah, but he has a lot of connection. He can get that done for you. Well, I don't care as long as he don't say nothing to me because I don't like him. I don't like dealing with him. But you're still dealing with him because your friend is dealing with him. So now your friend is throwing out, you know, we got this person over here we really want to break down. Remember, it started in the black community because you don't like white folks. Yeah, your little envy and jealousy. You want to stab another black sister because you're jealous, another black brothers because you're hateful. And so now your friend has connection over to the white community. And they're saying, well, they got a little bit more pull because we can't get them the way we want to. So they think they're going to hit just this one person, then they hit a racist. And then the racist found an opportunity to, okay, let's continue to hang with her because she's going to keep throwing them blacks over here. I don't like that one either. Not because I know them, because they too high. Now look at you. You done crept over in the Caucasian community and you don't even like them because that's your mind going over there. That's not your friend's mind. That's not your friend's heart. You wanted to get your same race sister because you didn't like her. You wanted to pull her down and hear that racist one say, yeah, I want to pull her down too. Not just that one. I want to pull that other one down that she likes. Okay, we'll go ahead and do you that favor, but I tell you what, I want to get that other one. All you got to do is keep communicating with them. They'll give you to them. All you got to do is play with it. Throw some stuff out there. Give her a promotion. So you already know how they act, right? Because they're going to hit their own kind. And you got some white communities that'll do the same thing to one another. Because racism, that's a fight against the opposite. And now you're throwing your people to them and not even know them. You'll feed them your people, and it's racism. So he's saying, now we know they're jealous of this one, right? And they want us to help them pull that down. Let's make the other one that they like higher and watch they get jealous of her too. Let's cause some friction without them knowing it, because now we in. We in, yeah. You may not have wanted me in, but as long as you come over to me, even to the judge, try to get little strings pulled. He's white. You didn't want me over there, right? Now I'm going to pull all of them down. And you started it. That's how dumb they are. They're dumb, dumb, dumb. You say we fought this hard to get up. That's why we want to deal with them. Because we want to show them we got more. We want to push one another up or each other up. And now we're dealing with them and not even know how deep we are dealing with them. And they steady cheating and taking our people down. And you steady trying to cheat, looking up, because someone won't mess with them at all. There's some people that are so racist that they don't care about white folks being up high. They don't care about China being up high. They don't care about India being up. I don't care how high they are, long as they don't come over here. But you steady pulling your people down so you can get up. You started pulling down the people that you can't stand, you jealous of, and you over there and don't even know you over there. And before you know it, you coming down too. Yeah, you down too. And then it's all like this, a race war. Yeah, but then what happened is you pulled the community into your race war saying they hit her because she was black. No, they didn't hit her because she was black. They hit her because you opened up the door for them to do it. They just part of your war. That's the same crime. Y'all all on the same team. It just so happened someone that didn't like blacks hit her harder for the wrong reason than what you hit her for. But you were still hitting. You wanted his help, her help, when you wanted to hit that black you didn't like, or when you wanted to hit that white you didn't like. Come on. Because I got to tiptoe over to the Caucasian community. I feel like there's some Caucasian folks that needs to hear this message too. Amen. Amen. And so now we're fighting a race war, and no one knows whose side to be on because a lot of folks not racist. That's what hurts so bad. When you're forced to fight a race war, you standing before that white guy you've been in front of, and you white too, and you've been saying, I need a favor, and he gives you a favor, and now he can't stand your friends, and he said, move, we're finna destroy them all. And you said, no, come on, man. No, you gonna move or else you going with them. What do you do when you're in the midst of a race war and you're not racist? And some of them you love so dearly, and yet your kind is forcing you to do what's right or what they say is right or else. And you're looking at this other side growling at you and they're all black. And you're going, if I stay on their side, eventually they're going to see me as a white guy and come after me, right? Because that's what I'm saying too. Eventually there's some Caucasian folks on the other side. They might see me as a black kid and come after me too, right? And then I'm outnumbered. Because you never know what the Lord's going to do nowadays. You know the Lord is, but we still love him. He said, don't put me off in that name. Here you go, talking about me again. Sometimes the Lord drops his head and says, okay, you know what I believe? I make him mad when I talk to him bad. That's what it seems like. He gets mad because I don't just talk to him bad. He knows I have a love for him. And yet sometimes I get on him and, no, you never know how it's going to end. And yes, sometimes you do get afraid. The Lord will build you up to walk this walk. He will really build you up to walk this walk. And yet you still be kind of timid and say, Lord, what's going to happen? I always pray for the best for my children, mainly. I pray for the best for them. There's a side of me that's saying, okay, as long as they're happy. But then there's a side of me, be honest, there was a side of me that was tired. And say, okay, they're getting an education. They're doing what they want to do that's going to make them feel free. And the education is very important. It's very important. And yet they were robbed like I was. I was robbed of English, but I still graduated, although it was a year late. But they're being robbed. And I think whoever's picking at them already knew that that happened to me. Let's do it to them. And they took all the children in hate, right? And there's going to come a day of reward for everybody. I believe that. I stand on that there is a day of reward for everyone and everybody. And I've never seen the righteous forsaken, and so many times we quote that, but we look back at different ones. And I think what the devil been sticking the most in my face is Sister Norman and her son. And Sister Norman would always talk about her son. Always talk about him, and he ended up dead while he was selling drugs. Now, I believe, as she said, that he went to heaven, because we don't know how God judges. We're not saying, oh, I can go to heaven because I'm a drug dealer. I'm saying that I believe somewhere, even on his deathbed, that kid could have repented. Even while he was selling drugs. Because we finding out now drug is legal. See that? Oh my God, if I can just skip to that topic. I'm hitting so many good points that I keep wanting to flip and talk about it. Because we're finding out that drugs is legal. So we called it a sin back then, and we wanted to send people to hell because they were doing it. And now we legalize it. So I guess now they can get into heaven. Well, they was going to hell because they disobeyed the law of the land. But what happens when the law of the land say you can have an abortion? Because some of you will still, even though the law of the land approve it, you still say they're going to hell, just like homosexuality. In some states, they can get married according to the law. So are they going to heaven now? Oh, wow. Based on what? The laws of the land. Amen. So you got Christians that's so narrow-minded, minute-minded, despicable, because they would judge you according to their own heart and their own belief and their own standards. And we don't know who's going to go to heaven. We don't know who's going to go to hell. That's what Romans 8 and 10 or Romans 10 and 8 says. It's one of them ways twisted. We don't know, y'all. All we can do is preach the gospel, teach the gospel, give it the way God give it. Don't give it the way we believe. That's what religions do. Religion keep you locked up in a box. Religions want to tell you what you can and cannot do. Keep you in a cycle, mold you and doing it all the time. Habit forming. You want to do that when it comes to good character. But then eventually you got to leave good character alone and let them begin to move. You lock a person up when you're trying to clean them up. But once they feel they're clean, and once God feel they're clean, they should be able to walk outside of your box and you not judge them. There's a point of we need the church, we need the Bible, but it is a cycle to keep you doing what it is that they want you to do to get a habit of doing it. Oh, wow. I got another 15 seconds, so we're going to run off to another commercial. We'll be right back.